Hey Fortnite fans. So today I want to talk about an easy way to use high ground once you have it. So I mean, a lot of you practice, high ground retakes and getting above your opponent. But once you do get above your opponent, what do you do when you get here? Well, one technique that I really like that's easy to do is to do the diagonal floor edit, right? So this one right here. And the nice thing about this is that it is really good at bamboozling your opponent and making it so that they can't shoot back at you. So what you do is you basically, if you have them in the floor, they're down here in a box on their floor, right? And they're looking up at you, and you've just taken their cone, and you're gonna take their roof above them. Instead of doing the full open edit like this, where you're gonna open it up and just shoot them, you're gonna do two edits, one there, and then one there. And what that does is the first edit looks like they have a clean shot, and you're gonna be standing over there somewhere, right? You're gonna be back there. But it looks like you're going to be standing over there, so they might jump up and try to shoot you like that. Or, if they don't respond quickly enough, when you get the second edit, they actually just bunk their head. They can't even see you. They can't shoot back, and they're going to be looking around how to get out. Okay? They might even shoot your edited floor. But when they're in this position here, they can't leave the box unless they crouch and go out very specifically out of the corner. Right? They can't go out this way. They can't jump out. And you can actually get a pretty good angle on them without them having any kind of angle on you. Right? So, let's say, you've taken all the pieces around. They're in the box down there, right? And you got the floor, right? You got the cone, you got the floor. You open up the cone. You do this edit right here. They're down there. You can see them now that you've edited. And then you run back and immediately do this edit here. And from this angle here, you can actually get a shot on their body. They can't shoot back, right? They can't shoot back because the angle won't allow them. If they're down here, they can't shoot back. But you can get a clear shot on their body. Pretty much anywhere they're standing in this box, you can get a clear shot on their body. Right? Now if you did this edit here, then they can shoot you right back, right? It's like here, they shoot you right back, right? But when you make the diagonal, they can't shoot you back, and you can get a nice shot on their legs or their arm or something, and they really can't do anything about it. And they're still stuck in there. If they do come out right here, it's going to be like a head, and you just blast them right in the head, right? Right there. So that's going to force them to panic, one, and if they don't panic, then they're going to try to edit out. But, you've already made it this far to get high ground, and I think you're pretty safe. And this will ensure that you can finish this engagement without taking any additional damage. So, it's a good thing to practice. You put down a floor, a cone, and you might need some walls. Edit like this, right? Hopefully not get stuck on it. And then take this angle and try to shoot them, right? You can even put a ramp or a cone in there if you want, right? Let's try it over here. So, if they're in a box like this, and you can get the cone down there just as easily. You'll want to practice so that you don't open up two adjacent squares like this. Pretty easy practice. Just 1, 2. Edit, 1, 2. Blast them. And when you make the second edit, you can actually do the edit completely concealed and then just walk over to the right with that right hand peek, right? Open the cone and shoot them like that. And nobody's stuck in there, so if you miss the first shot, you can just take your time and get a second shot. They'll be really hard pressed to shoot you back, no matter how much time you take. So as long as this piece is intact and their walls are intact, they're not editing out, you can just, take your time, line it up, shoot them in the foot. Right? And that's a pretty great way to use high ground. And it's really simple. You just get one box above them. You know where they are. Keep them in the box, right? Like that. Right? They're in the box down there. And yeah, you get a pretty good angle. They might try to put a ramp, but even then, that's probably going to phase. So you can still, you know, close it back up. You know, put the cone back on. Right? So yeah, go ahead and practice that. If you're really good at high ground retakes, you should definitely learn this because, like I said, you can end the engagement taking 0 damage, which is really good. And you don't need to do any kind of weird flick shots or anything like that. You just casually line it up, blast him in the leg. Cheers.